Hello all, MikeRo here. Welcome to another episode of the FM19 Southampton save. First off, massive apologies. I know there's been pretty much zero contact, zero explanation as to why I haven't been here for like the last 2 weeks or so. Long story short is personal problems. Put it this way, I probably won't have this background again for the foreseeable future. So it's not good in the on that front, but. You'll forgive me for taking a bit of time out to kind of deal with it and try and figure out and try and work out how I'm going to relocate, etc, etc. So I'll let you all read between the lines on that one. Sad day, not great, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to need a bit of cheering up today, and what could cheer me up more than the fact that we are still top of the league, and we are top by 7 points clear of second place Chelsea, and we have a game in hand. Oh, it's joyous. And that's because the wonderful run has just continued. Since the last episode where we drew with Chelsea and got a 1-0 win over Liverpool, it's been pretty much win after win after win in the Premier League and in the Europa League. And we've actually just drawn our recent FA Cup third round against Stoke, which is a bit of a surprise one. Big wins in there were against Stoke. We won 3-1 away, so hopefully we can replicate that in the replay. 5-0 smashing of Everton, 1-0 home win against Tottenham, which we scored in the 93rd minute, an incredible game. Managed to turn around, I think we were 2-0 down against Brighton, turned it around to win that one 3-2, so momentum very much with us at the moment. And then we stumbled a little bit against Stoke, but that's mainly because I played a very rotated team. The replay does fall in between our kind of two scheduled games, so I'm going to still play the scheduled games against Leicester and against Manchester City, and so we're going to miss out the Stoke game. Not that I don't rate the FA Cup, but like it's just not the priority at the moment. Priority, obviously, is the Premier League. So without further ado, let's crack on to the Leicester game. So in terms of the lineup today, is going to be the usual 4-2-3-1. Patricio is in goal. Kieran Tierney is injured again, and he's going to be out for 2 weeks or so. So not a bad injury, but still enough to prove slightly annoying. So Jicky will be playing at left back today with Kanate and Ginter in the middle. Johnny's going to be out on the right. Then you've got Højbjerg with Gini Wijnaldum in the middle. Ronnie Lopez, Moroni and Bundgaard are in behind the ever-in-form Brill Donald Imbolo. 19 goals so far this season. I love you, Brill. You beast. So that's the lineup with a 4-1-4-1 formation. Ben Woodburn up front might be hard to handle, but they're obviously going to go for the counter. I'm going to say I fully expect you to win. Keep our run going. It's been quite the run in the league. I can't remember how many we've won in a row, but it is quite a few. It might be 7, 8, quite a lot. 20 minutes gone. It's not been great, has it, really? Let's be honest. I'm going to demand more. I'm going to demand more from the boys. It's been pretty poor by our standards. We usually do a lot better than this. Corner. Ronnie Lopez whips it in towards Brill at the back post. Doesn't win the header. Falls to Ginter. To Gini Wijnaldum. Bang! I think that's his first goal for the club, is it? I don't know. Yep, it is his first ever goal for Southampton. A great finish from Gini. He absolutely belts it into the far corner. Beautiful stuff. Not really deserved it, but we've got the first goal, and that's really what matters. Good play by Ginter, who's been much improved this year. Gini just puts his laces through it. It's past the keeper in a flash. Mwah! Magique. Kanate to Jikia. Out to Gini Wijnaldum. He's complained actually about having a bit of lack of first team football at the moment, Gini, but he's playing well at the moment, obviously. Oh, Brill, it's 2. Gonzalo Moroni with a very speculative shot. Falls kindly to Brill. It's his 20th of the season, just into the new year. Very exciting. God, I don't know where this season's come from, Brill. It's just kind of come out of nowhere. I know he's good, but like at this level of good, this is a ridiculous level. That shot was going nowhere from Moroni, but a good finish from Brill. Great reactions. Cruising to another win by the looks of things. Good times. This is already helping soothe me. I've forgotten how much fun it is when you're winning at this game. When you're not, it's infuriating. But when you're doing well, it's brilliant. I love it. No, it's a very good half. I'm going to say I'm very pleased with your performance, lads. Keep it up. I like the fact that they're nearly always motivated whenever I say that. Normally after a while it kind of loses its sheen. But obviously with the amount that we've been playing, I think it's because we're still playing the underdog tag. And the players still love it. Every bit of praise I give them. They just need a lot of love and cuddles. That's what they need. Love and cuddles in Football Manager. It's not really something you associate with it, is it, really? Let's be honest. It's a spreadsheet, essentially, is what this game is. Gini. He's going to pop one over the top. Not quite. Jikia. He's advancing forward. Plays it back to Gini. Back to Jikia. They obviously like passing it to one another. Moroni back to Jikia. He's been involved in most good things we've done today at left back, considering it's not his normal position. He's played quite well. Højbjerg to Moroni. Driving at the Leicester defence, but has to square it over to Johnny. Johnny into Bundgaard. Still not really yet to see the best of Bundgaard yet, I think it's fair to say. Johnny to Højbjerg. Højbjerg, come on. To Johnny. Johnny to Bungard. Bungard cuts in nicely, finds Genie, and we've got the overlap on here. If Jikia can find the ball to Ronnie Lopez, and he has. Great ball in. Ronnie Lopez, what a finish, what a goal, what a well-worked move that is. I might put that whole highlight in there. I don't know how many passes that was, but we'll have to find out at the end. That's an insane goal. Brilliant ball there by Jikia. Good touch by Ronnie, and this is some finish. That's just emphatic. What a finish. We are on fire. I genuinely... Well, I don't want to say it, but genuinely we could win this. We could win the league. We could win the league. Not long to go now as the 3 minutes of added on time tick away. We're into the last 30 seconds and there is a highlight as Kasper Schmeichel hits it out to Johnny Evans. We're just going to probably have to watch this play out. Good take by Bungard there, and that's it. So that's it. 3-0. A very comfortable win in the end. Genie, Brill and Ronnie Lopez all on the score sheet. Very, very comfortable. I'm very pleased. Well done, boys. Up next it'll be City, but there's the Stoke game in the in-between, but we're not going to show that because, like I said, I'm not that worried about the FA Cup this year. It's more about the league. We've got ourselves into such a good position. It would feel wrong to kind of not focus on all of that. Hello viewers. Now we do have a bit of a problem here, is that Brill Donald and Bolo, considering the form he's in, we've had offers from Real Madrid and Bayern Munich for him. I'm going to obviously reject them, but he's going to get angry at me. Kieran Tierney's angry at me because apparently I haven't given enough youngsters the ability to... Well, I just haven't given the youngsters a chance to play, which is also rubbish. And I've also had... Hang on, there's no offer for Brill here. We have actually brought in a player called Alex Fernando. He is 18 years old, central defender, looks very, very decent actually. Bought him in at a snip. What was it I got him for? £1.3 million from CEC out in Brazil. Very, very decent player. If you look at this, he's got plenty of potential. He just needs a little bit of time to kind of get used to the way that we play. So I will maybe bet him in over a period. There's been some loan offers for him. I'm going to reject them for the time being. I want to keep him on side. Well, the best thing is that I haven't had any offers so far for Brill. I've had offers for Brill, but I haven't seen him get angry about not having the chance to go and join someone else yet, which is good news. And I've got a problem here with the blooming James Ward-Prowse. Apparently there's players that think he should be in the first team, but I don't really agree. So I say, right, females discontent about JWP. What's the issue? Yeah, I'm just going to say that he doesn't deserve to be in the team at the moment. They like that. Trouble averted. Problem solved. Easy. We've got all the answers at the moment. All the answers. To confirm, we did beat Stoke 3-1. Very, very comfortable victory. So we will be playing Doncaster in the fourth round, which I won't show. Little note, we got a drew against Besiktas as well in the Europa League. We're away from home in the first fixture. Then obviously we're going to take them back to St Mary's at Argaff for the second leg. I'm very confident that we'll get through that one okay. But if it comes to sacrificing the Europa League for a chance of winning the Premier League, obviously there's only going to be one winner. So it depends how we go. But I can't see us falling that far away in the league. We shall see. So here we are, day of the City game. As you can tell, there's been a few big results. Liverpool have beaten Man United, of course they have, and Tottenham have lost. So in terms of where we are, it doesn't really make much sense in terms of the actual top battle, apart from United losing. But we are 10 points ahead with only 16 games to go. I say only, it's nearly just gone to the halfway point of the season. I'm getting a bit too excited. If we can beat City here though, it's a big step because we don't have a particularly good record against them. We're going to stick with this lineup, and I just did not need that replay during the midweek. Patricios and goal, Johnny, Jikia, Ginter and Valerie make up our back four. Then you've got Genie, Wijnaldum and Lanetti is the midfield two. Neres, Barkley, Ronnie Lopez and Patty Cutrone. So it's essentially a second string I'm putting out against City. And while they might not be having the best season as they're down in ninth at the moment, this could end quite badly. But you look at the players they've got Bernardo Silva, Sane, De Bruyne. There's so many good players. Pellegrini's a decent player and they're already on the attack. KDB has found Laporta, who's playing at left back. Laporta hits it straight at Patricio. Oh, he always scores against me. Lewandowski always scores against me. Let's back to Ronnie Lopez. Go on, mate. Go and run at him. Go on, Ronnie. Good run. Oh, he's hit it wide. It's not great. Instead of going past it, I'm going to go cautious. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and keep it tight, hold us in there until later on in the game, and then like I said, we're going to bring on the big guns. We'll go to the 5-2-1-2, bring on the big guns and go for it after that, but until then we just have to hold tight. This is a good test of our title credentials at the moment. I bet Chelsea are licking their lips at the thought of this. That maybe it's not going to be as bad as I think it is. We've been ourselves such a buffer that we've got plenty to play with in terms of points, but I can't. The team's so rotated today, it's going to be a bit disjointed. Half an hour gone, there's been no more highlights, so my tactic of trying to keep it tight for the rest of the first half seems to be working for the most part. I just want us to nick a goal. We've been very much in the game. If we can just nick a goal from somewhere, it changes everything, and then I'd say that we're almost in the driving seat. We just need to get a goal from somewhere. Chance, but is it for us or is it for City? Johnny intercepts, giving it to Ross Barkley, who's been in good form this year. Johnny, back to Genie. Genie to Johnny. Johnny, where are you going? Back to Genie, good, okay. He's found Johnny. Oh dear, Johnny's given the ball away. He is tired, I kind of expect that. Well played by Ginter to find Jicky. Now come on, get on the break quickly, go quickly. Lanetti to David Neres. Go on mate, drive at them, you've got the pace. You've got the skill. He hasn't got the passing ability though, clearly. That's not good. Robert Lewandowski, don't you dare. You scored enough against me already, mate. Bernardo Silva skips past the challenge to Jikia. Lewandowski's ridiculous. He's just battering me. Every time we play them, he batters me. That's not good. It's sort of against the run of play as well, which makes it doubly irritating. The side I thought we'd be okay on, which is Johnny's, is actually the side where we've conceded both the goals from. Valerie's done fine. Well, he's playing at 6.4, so he's obviously not done great, but problems. What do you do? Robert Lewandowski has run me rag. I'm going to get aggressive and say, your pride's at stake. What are you doing? We're going to go to the 5-2-1-2. And we're going to take off Ronnie Lopez and bring on Canete. We're going to take off Johnny and bring on Rosas. It's a gamble, I know. And then we're going to take off David Neres and we're going to bring on we'll bring on Briel and then swap him and Patty Cutrelle. It's a gamble, but it needs to be done. We need to get something out of this game. But we don't need to, but I'd rather go for it than not knowing. Not gonna lie, the change has made no difference whatsoever really in the second half. If anything, we've given up the ball a little bit more, and City are just gonna. It's just. I knew it was I knew we were in trouble from the minute that the fitness of the guys hadn't been done right. I haven't done the training properly this week. Maybe I didn't rotate enough, or as much as I needed to against Stoke. It's not good. 5 minutes to go. It's been a very, very comfortable victory for City, and we haven't really done a lot in this game, if I'm honest, to warrant any kind of result from it. It's been a pretty poor performance, but too many tired bodies, too many injuries going on, not really a lot of time, and not really a lot of chance against a really quality side that are just underperforming. They've turned it on today, and unfortunately we've been suckered into it. And it is what it is. It's our second defeat of the season. It's a bit disappointing, but we can't seem to handle Robert Lewandowski. I guess I can't fault any of your performances. I understand that they're tired. And it is what it is. We just have to get on and accept it. Still leaves us 10 points ahead at the end of that. But Chelsea do have a game in hand, so I'd expect that to be down to 7. But it's still not a bad... let's be fair. It's not looking bad. But that is our second defeat of the season. And it's in January. For Southampton, that's pretty incredible. Next time up, I think what we'll do, obviously, is... actually, we might do it as a triple header. Let's as a reward for kind of like coming back. Let's have both the Europa League games... and the Arsenal one sandwiched in the middle. That one sounds like a good, tasty one to me. I hope it does to you guys too. Thank you so much for watching the episode. Like I said, apologies there haven't been that many episodes recently, but I hope you understand why. Do come back for the next one. Please like, share and subscribe. And until I see you in the next episode for some European action, stay cool.